Welcome back, everyone, here to Brax Talks. And today we are back at it with another series preview. Now let's talk about what the Yankees just did. Quickly, the Yankees are on fire. Last 3 out of 4 games, they've scored double-digit runs. The Yankees have won 6 in a row. The Yankees are coming off 2 sweeps. The Yankees are in first place in the American League East Division. The Yankees have the second best record in all of baseball and the best record in the American League. So, long story short, Yanks are rolling. Yanks are hot. Can they keep it up? We'll tell you right here, right now. So, the Yanks, as hot as it is, everything's looking like it's on the come up. You got to remind yourself, it's only the very end of April. Still got a lot of baseball left. But Yankees do open up a 3-game set in Kansas City this weekend against the Kansas City Royals. The Royals coming in this series are 7-10. Just taking the last game against series against Chicago. It's been really bad. The Royals are hanging in there. And the Yankees are 13-6 coming into this matchup. Yanks are rolling. Royals, like I said, just hanging there. What are the probables for this series? We're going to go down to the field with Christian Bodenhausen. Christian, what's going on down there in the basement?
Nothing much, but you know how I love giving probables. Let's do it. Game 1, before I give the probables, it's an 8-10 start, but it's on Apple TV. Me and Ryan were talking about this a little bit before. If you don't have Apple TV, I don't know how you're going to watch the game. You could watch on a legal streaming service like MLB 66. You know, I don't know if you want to do that. I don't know if that's moral. I'm probably going to go to Ryan's house if he buys Apple TV, but yeah, get on that. Game 1, though, we got Nestor against Chris Bubic.
Ooh.
Nestor, obviously, we know what we're going to get. He's been awesome this year. A .64 ERA so far. He's been awesome. On the other hand, we have Chris Bubic, who is a lefty and basically batting practice. This guy's a 14.4 ERA this year in 7 innings with 3 starts. He gave up 5 runs through 2 innings 5 days ago. This guy sucks. With how good our offense is doing right now, we could put up 30. Game 1, I like it. Game 2, 7-10 start. Garrett Cole versus Carlos Hernandez. Last game, Cole's 6 2/3, 9 Ks. It was like the Cole that we're used to. So really nice to see. Hopefully he keeps that up. And then Carlos has also been pretty bad so far. 6.43 ERA. And he's given up 3 or more runs in all 3 of his starts. Game 3, 2-10 start. Luis Severino versus Daniel Lynch. Lynch is a lefty. Severino, he had a good outing. His last game had a perfect game through 5. Obviously got roughed up a bit at the end, but I thought he looked pretty good, and he's been consistent this year. So he's looking to keep it rolling. Lynch, he's had a 3.38 ERA so far. He hasn't given up a run in his last 2 starts. The only reason he has an ERA higher than 0 is because his first start, he gave like 6. But he's been pretty good recently. He's a lefty, though. Yankees hit lefties. I like all 3 of these games, to be honest with you. There's not one game I'm doubting myself.
I like our pitchers. I like our team right now. Also, the weather's going to be warm, Kansas City, 80 degrees. So nice change of pace for the Yanks, who have been slugging it out in the cold Bronx. And Jordan Montgomery had a quote. I believe he pitched yesterday. And he had a quote saying, "We got to get used to the cold because it's going to be like this in October." Fired everyone up. So Yanks got to get used to summer as well. So they're heading down here to KC, Kansas City. It's not much to do there, but live on the farm and eat ribs. but we're here to do one thing, and that's win baseball games, and we're excited to do that. This offense is rolling. I mean, DJ LeMahieu, it's safe to say he is back. He is the DJ LeMahieu we saw 2019-2020. He had a 12-game hitting streak that was broken on Wednesday. Was able to get a hit today, though. And everyone in the lineup's hitting. Joey Gallo, we saw him get a little bit of life back. I still don't really know where we're at with him. Still been striking out, but it's nice to see him finally getting the
two
home
homers.
run column.
2 homers.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's finally nice to see him get back in the home run column. We got Giancarlo Stanton, who looks like he's ready to go kill everyone. You can just tell when Stanton starts to get locked in. And he's seeing the ball well. He's hitting the ball really hard. Had a home run on Wednesday. He's seeing the ball well. Yeah. The warmer weather, you should expect Stanton, start to hit the ball over the fence. And, when he's on, he's the best hitter in baseball, in my opinion. It's not even close. Who else? We got Aaron Baj, the judging and blast.
Birthday boy.
Yeah, the birthday boy who hit a pair of home runs in the series against Baltimore. One on his birthday, one today, a 3-run blast. Judge has been swinging the bat well. You got to be very excited to see what you're going to get out of him. You got, oh man, we just keep going. You got Tony Anthony Rizzo, who, if the season ended today, granted it's like 20 games, but he's your American League MVP so far. He is also your MLB home run leader with 8 home runs. He's completely won the fans over, and now it looks like he's just made to be a Yankee. So many nicknames. It's called the right field porch is nicknamed Tony's Porch now. We call him the Don.
The Reds.
The Riz, yeah, all over. You gotta love Rizzo. And so far been one of the best hitters in baseball. And we're super excited. Brings a lot to the table. So you should expect him to keep wheeling and dealing as he is. You always expect a great at bat out of Rizzo. Gleyber Torres came. He sat today, Thursday, but he's also seen a little bit life in him. Got a triple the other day. Hit that walk-off against Cleveland. I wouldn't say he's completely there, but I'd say he's swinging the ball okay. You got IKF, who rested today, but IKF seems to get a hit every time. Puts the ball in play, batting like 300. You got Josh Donaldson, who's, just doing Josh Donaldson things so far.
Not great.
Well, you got to let me finish, because now it looks like I'm an idiot saying like Josh Donaldson things. I meant this like.
I mean, Josh Donaldson things are good.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But I mean, the guy's like an MVP. I mean, like his first like 20 games, like he's just doing.
Well, yeah, he's not doing like Josh Donaldson things.
Yeah, but you're looking at the bigger picture. I was giving you the shorter picture.
All right.
Yeah. So, but long story short, the bats have come alive, and we should expect to get Aaron Hicks back this series, and Yanks will probably send down Miguel Andujar, which we didn't even get to see. Sucks for him. But we should be getting Aaron Hicks back. The Yankees sent down Ron Marinaccio after throwing a lot of pitches today, so you should expect another reliever in the bullpen. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Christian.
Good?
Yeah, I'm all right. I got
good.
Yeah. And the bullpen's been really, really good. We got guys like Michael King's been a stud. The bullpen looks pretty lethal. We also saw today Lasaiga and Green kind of get back on track a little bit. Granted, it's one game, but it was nice to see that from them. The pitching looks good. The hitting looks good. So far, the Yankees are one of the best fielding teams in all of baseball. And it should be exciting. Whereas it's really early, and things can change quickly. I mean, 2 weeks ago, me and Christian and a lot of the Yankees fan base thought this was another rerun of last year. You know, but so they have the best offense in baseball in the last week. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, there's certainly encouraging signs. We have to see how far they can, take this and stretch this out to really see what they're like. But when they're winning ball games right now and you won 6 in a row, you can't complain. So I can't complain. I mean, I'm really, really happy where this team is right now. And Yankees baseball, it's definitely must-watch TV over this span.
Totally agree. Last week I said we're on a 3-game win streak. We're shooting for 6. Now we're on a 6, shooting for 9.
And 12.
Yeah, let's break our record from last year. I got a few things that I'm looking out for. Excited to see this series. First one, Kyle Higashioka. He's been off to a very, very slow start.
Mediocre start.
It's been below mediocre. He's been awful offensively. So what I'm looking to see is, does Trevino win? This series Trevino could win a starting job over Higgy. Obviously Higgy's never going to get pushed out of the mix. He's still going to be the guy, but I bet he'll get a chance. Night game, day game. If he keeps it up, he's just going to keep moving up and up.
Also, another thing I'd like to mention.
Yeah.
Even the Yanks bench has been hitting. I mean, today I was pretty concerned going into the game with that bottom of the lineup, but Tim LeCastro got on base, I think 4 times today.
3 looks like
3. All right, correct me. 3 times today. But LeCastro stole a bat. He did get thrown out today once, but LeCastro's been very lethal off the bench. One of the fastest players in baseball. Tore his ACL last year. And this guy battled all the way back, and look at him now. So LeCastro definitely a threat to run. We're clicking on all cylinders, and we just got to keep it moving. The chemistry is really flowing together. And, definitely hope the Yanks can go out here, at least take 2 out of 3. And, really excited about tomorrow. And Yanks seem to hit well in Kansas City. So we'll see what it brings. As for the Royals, they're 7-10. They got some decent hitters in that lineup, that we got to watch out for.
Yeah, Benintendi, he's been off to a really hot start.
Yeah, and Benintendi might be, if Gallo, granted Gallo hit 2 home runs, but if Gallo's off to, he's still not where he is close to the trade deadline, I think Benintendi could be a trade target of the Yankees. So look out for that when we see him this series. This guy could be in pinstripes by the deadline. So, definitely if you're a Yankee fan, you're in all that trade stuff, definitely take a look at Benintendi. And I know
Perez leading the team in homers with 5.
Yeah,
other than that, their lineup is it's not great. My last few things. Just some guys that I'd like to see get it going. I know I said Joey Gallo's protocol. I'm not going to mention him though. He's off limits. He had a good series. I'm just going to let him do his thing. But I think Torres definitely needs to get going a bit. Donaldson's obviously a given. I think he'll figure it out though. And Lasaiga, he had a nice outing today. Like to see that continue. Great start.
I think I'd like to talk about Donaldson quickly before we kind of wrap this up. Donaldson's just kind of been hanging around. He was chasing a lot. His chase rate has gone down recently. He's striking out a lot, but Donaldson, you got a base hits here. He got a base hit today. Do you think he's seeing the ball a little bit better? But I think Donaldson will get it going, and once he gets it going, he'll be good. But he's been good defensively, Donaldson, and The lineup just has to keep it going here, and it's going to be hopefully some fun baseball in KC. And Yanks after Kansas City, they play. Is it a 4-game set or a 3-game?
I'm not sure.
We'll find that.
3-game.
3-game set against Toronto. So that's a pretty big set early on in Toronto. And apparently most of our Yankees, the important ones at least, got back. So we should have a pretty set in stone, ready to go lineup. And I'm excited to play Toronto. They're going to be a pain in our ass all year. It's going to be a fight. But I think the Yanks are up for it, and I'm up for it. So we'll see what that brings. But Yankees, the New York Yankees, are in first place, sole possession of first place, for the first time since August 26th, 2020, where they've been sole possession. It's pretty, it's pretty big. So we got to keep it going. We got to keep the bats going. Let's go get another sweep. Let's go get 9 in a row. And the Bronx Bombers refuse to lose. Rep the Bronx. All right. Anything else from you, Christian?
I think the last time we were, what's the stadium called?
What is it called?
I know, because I know what I'm doing. It's like, I don't know. I think the last time we were there, though, we had like that ridiculous game.
Oh, yeah. Where he blew 5 saves. Yeah, let's not do another one.
Let's not do it. Yeah. We're not doing that at Kauffman Stadium. I just looked it up.
There you go.
That's all I got.
And we better not have. I'm praying we don't have a Ryan that better just not be a Ryan Ruocco series. I'm just gonna, oh my god.
Good guy.
Let's go with Paul and
Michael K in the booth.
Let's go with K and Paulie for this one. All right. As always, Bronx sucks. I messed up the actual one. That's all I got. As always, Bronx sucks. Keep duck. First place, Yanks.